A fragile Egyptian brokered truce appears to have held overnight after Israel launched what it called preemptive strikes on Friday against anticipated attacks from the Palestinian militant group after the arrest of its leader Bassam al-Saadi in the occupied West Bank. Palestinian militants fired more than 1,000 rockets at Israel, sending civilians in southern regions of the country fleeing into shelters, while Israeli airstrikes killed dozens, including militants and civilians, destroying infrastructure and homes, with a fierce defense from Israel's ambassador to the UN.
Over the course of 2.5 days, the Palestinian Islamic Jihad rained about 1,100 missiles down upon Israeli towns and cities. Israel was forced to carry out precision and surgical strikes against the commanders, launch pads, operatives, and terror infrastructure of this fanatic organization to prevent them from targeting Israelis. Israel did so with astounding accuracy and extreme precision, taking precautions hardly ever seen in area of conflict around the world. And listen to this. Due to the extensive precautions, there is no other military, I reiterate, there is no other military in the world that has such a low collateral damage rate.
Gaza residents seen examining the damage to residential areas, seeking to salvage furniture and personal belongings from destroyed homes.
They target the people. They target helpless people who are safe in their homes. They target children and old people. They do not have mercy. Who can we complain to?
Regional leaders also weighed in, criticizing Israel's actions.
We have presented a clear stance against the attacks by Israeli security forces targeting Gaza and the civilians in Gaza in recent days. There cannot be any excuse for killing children or babies in cradles. Turkey stands with the people of Palestine and its brothers in Gaza.
But Israel's envoy was adamant that blame should fall elsewhere.
If the Council truly wishes to improve the situation in Gaza, there must be one outcome and one outcome only: to condemn the Islamic Jihad for its double war crimes while placing the full accountability for the murder of innocent Palestinians on the shoulders of this radical terror group. If anything else comes out of this meeting, it will be a profound mistake. Israel acted only against the terrorists of the Islamic Jihad.
As the Security Council prepares to convene, Israel reopened border crossings into Gaza earlier Monday as US President Joe Biden welcomed the ceasefire and called for an investigation of all reports of civilian casualties. In a statement, UN Chief Antonio Guterres called on the parties to observe the ceasefire, but again cautioned that only a sustainable political solution would end these devastating cycles of violence. Sherwin Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.